Hey, sister. You know I miss and love you, of course. And don't forget, we still want to do our thing together, so don't forget that. And we need to get on the phone and talk about that soon. Because that's going to pop me and you together on one podcast. Hey, Tiffy. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Hey, sis. Okay, I see y'all coming in. So, might as well get started. So, tonight's topic is... It wouldn't allow me to put the whole thing in the topic thing. But tonight's topic is, what does forgiveness look like to you? And those of you who don't know, we from Philly. I'm from Philly. So tonight's topic is, what does forgiveness look like for you? So I will start it off, because I've been going through some things with some people lately. So I'll start it off. Now, I will definitely add people to the screen, and people can definitely call the number. If you don't know the number, they will not allow me to say the number right here because they'll ban me. But you can go outside of here and you can look on any of those flyers and you can call in when I tell you it's time to call in. Now, the topic for tonight is, what does forgiveness look like for you? So I'm going to tell y'all, oh yeah, y'all, please share, please like, please do all that good stuff. I normally don't ask for that, but tonight I'm asking for all that. So anyway, to me, forgiveness, right? Now, the person that I used to be, I am the get back queen. You get me? I'm going to get you back. Now, I have family on here tonight that can vouch for that. Hey, Yetta. Hey, cousin. This is a family reunion right now. So I have family who can vouch for that. So I'm the type of person that normally, I'm a Taurus. When you get me, I'm going to get you back. That's just who I am, right? So when I was younger, the thing was, if you do something wrong to me, I don't mess with you anymore. Like, I just cancel you out. But then as I got older, realizing that it's different things that contribute to people's behavior and how they act and the reasons why they do certain things, I'm like, okay, I can, be a little reasonable, and I can give some people some grace sometimes, as I would want some. Although I really don't need much grace, because I don't do people wrong and I don't do people dirty. So with all that being said, so now today where I am with forgiveness, right? A lot of people do things and they think that an apology, let me start that over. A lot of people do things and they think that an apology compensates or withdraws the offense. Okay, so some people are repeated offenders. So they do shit to you, and the more you accept these apologies, the more stuff they do. So now when I look back at my teenage years and I look back at my early 20s, and now that I'm 43, I look back at people who have done things to me that I did choose to forgive. Their offense kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger as the years went along. And now I'm looking back at that and I'm like, damn, I should have nipped it in the bud. So I guess it's kind of a situational thing where you have to basically take it in for, who the person is, what the person did, and all that other kind of good stuff. So where I am today is that I'm forgiving. I do both. I forgive people and I cut people off like this. So I feel like the offense is greater and the offense is bigger depending on how close you are with that person. Because if I'm close to you and you offend me, like, why would you do that? I don't do stuff to offend people. Like, people who I love, I make sure that I don't offend them. I make sure that I don't hurt them. I make sure that I'm always thinking about, if I move like this, how will this make them feel? And yes, I'm expecting them to do that with me as well. If anybody wants to come on the screen, please ask to join and I will add you on the screen, long as you have something valuable to say. And if you don't, my sister will give you the X and she will cut you off, period. But so now basically how I am is, some people I cut off because some things don't deserve second chances. Like, I'm going to give you an example. When I was a teenager, right, I used to be crazy. So read my shirt, right? It says, cute but psycho. This is the old me. I used to be cute but psycho. And this girl, right, she used to be my best friend at the time. If you know her, you know her. Should I say, Terry, should I say Tahnia name or no? I ain't gonna say Tahnia name. But anyway, so this best friend of mine back in the day slept with my boyfriend. Now, I used to whoop some ass over this boyfriend. And I mean, I used to like do all, like, because I was, psycho. And what happened was he told me about what happened. So I know that he told me what happened because he wanted me to do the business to her. And I was like, I couldn't give him that satisfaction. But because I couldn't give him that satisfaction, I had to remain friends with her. And that shit tore me up. So throughout all these years, I remained her friend, still knowing the offense that she committed. But I couldn't let him have that one. So anyway, make a long story short, me and her are no longer friends. Which is crazy because it's her acting funny. The person who I got her job, the person who slept with my boyfriend, the person who did all these non-friendly things that I kept on giving grace and forgiveness to, wind up being on some bullshit later on in life. But that's why I say it's kind of situational. Like, I think that when it's like something small, everything is worth a conversation to me now. Would you let two guys run a train? Me and my cousin Pookie. Low ho. You and your cousin Pookie should probably run a train on each other. I see that for you. Like myth men, because what you're saying is a myth. But I think that y'all should probably do that to each other. Terry, you don't even have to block people like that because, we from Philly. So when they come, we coming right back. I don't even care who it is. Hey, cousin. Hey, Kiki. Oh, you got to tell your daughter she got to come on the show so she can show her products because her products is all that. So she definitely got to come. Y'all don't block him, y'all. Y'all got to block him. Let his dumb behind come on here and say what he want to say. Because, he I don't know. I don't know him, so. But, so I kind of feel like the offense gets greater when you don't address certain things. So, when it comes to forgiveness, like, it really depends on who the offense comes from. Because I'm looking, like, now that I'm going through all this stuff with all these friends and these fake ass friends, like, I'm the person who had the parties all the time. I'm the person who everybody comes to my house, all that other kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, these people is not my friends. I literally have a video from 3 years ago when I turned 40 of my friends over my house. And every single friend, because, I'm extra. Every single friend, I was like, this is what I do every birthday when I'm around people. Okay, y'all, it's time to say good things about me. Like, because I don't want to, at my funeral, I can't hear it. At the funeral, you only get 2 minutes. You get 2 good minutes to say how much this friend impacted your life. So, no, tell me why I'm here so I can listen to it. Don't tell me when I'm laying in my casket and I don't know and I can't hear you, right? So all these friends went around this room and it was like, Tahnia is such a good friend to me. She's been my friend. She rocked out for me. I don't speak to about 3 of them people right now. About 3 of those people right now, I don't speak to. So, I don't know. Forgiveness. This is the other thing I had to say about forgiveness. And after this, I want y'all to start trying to come up on this screen. The other thing I have to say about forgiveness is that I feel like when you do forgive somebody, you can't bring up their subject no more. Like, if you choose to forgive somebody, you got to just rock out with them being your friend. And you can't be like, yeah, but remember that time? Don't even remember the time. Because if you forgave them for it, that means it's null and void, it's over, it's done with, and you can't revisit that. So, the saying, how the saying go? Forgive and forget. How I'm going to forgive somebody for something I can't forget? So if it still stings you, you feel some type of way about it and you truly don't forgive that person. Because when you forgive somebody, it don't hurt no more. It don't sting no more. So if you still feel that by somebody who did you wrong, yeah. So Terry says forgive but never forget. But that's the only thing with me, like, if I can't I feel like if I can't forget it, I still feel some type of way about it. Because let's just say I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example that'll be like good. So let's just say let me think. Something happened at work. Let's just say something happened at work. And me and this person got into, like, we exchanged words. And a week or two, I don't even remember it. I don't recall. I didn't think about it. It didn't do nothing to me. I literally forgot about it. It didn't do anything to me. It just was something that happened and I moved on. But if that thing keep on coming back to my head over and over and over again, I can't forgive you. Cause now you didn't bruise me. Like you know how they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a damn lie. Words can hurt. And if somebody say some foul behind words that hurt me, I'm not forgetting. And if I don't forget, then I'm not forgiving you. Never forgetting is holding on to it. Yeah, but I feel like I agree, but I also feel like I can't control that this thing keeps on coming. Like, I can't control that every time I see you, I think of this negative impact that you left on me. So that's why I'm saying, when you care about somebody and you're concerned about them, you just got to move a little bit different, and you got to try not to hurt them. Because, like, if I do something small to you, if I do something that's like a 10%, you know what I mean? I do something small to you. But if I do something 90% that really hurt you or got to you, and I expect for you to forgive me, that's crazy to me. So that's why when I move, I try not to move with, without thinking about another person. And plus, before I leave you alone, I'm going to get you back. So watch out when y'all hurt me, because I'm going to get your ass back. Y'all already know. I don't care. It's a little petty, but you know what I've been telling myself lately? I've been telling myself at some point being petty is being childish. But I guess I just didn't grow up all the way yet. I don't know. All right, so it happened years ago. You forgave, but you didn't forget. Who? I ain't forget her ass. I did not forget that girl. I'm going to tell you why I didn't forgive her. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to say, because I know it's demonic and it's not nice and it's psycho, but I'm going to say it anyway because these are my people. I know I didn't forget or forgive her because I always say in the back of my mind, I'm going to get one of my girlfriends to fuck her husband. That's what I say. That's what I say. So I know I didn't forgive her. Because deep down inside, payback's a bitch. And I'm going to get you back. And men are so easy to get because they just fall into any type of trap. Like, they so dumb. Like, they fall for it. Would anybody like to pop on the screen and tell me what y'all think about forgiveness? Or you can also add it in the comments. But that's just where I stand with forgiveness. I just feel like if it still bothers me and I don't feel like I've forgiven you. If it still bothers me and it still stings, I didn't forgive you. Now, I am at the age now where I like to have hard conversations. I actually enjoy hard conversations. I actually wanted to have an event where everybody who has a problem with Tahnia, me, I want them to come over and I want them to talk about and hash out all their differences and all their problems with me. But I need my sister to be there just in case they try to fight me, so we could just everybody. But I want to have these hard conversations because I want people to know, like, you did X, Y, and Z and you call, because what I am is I'm a reactor. I react to what people do. Like, I don't initiate any wrongdoing, if you ask me. Now, somebody might tell you different, but I don't know. They don't tell me that. So, that's one of them. But I'm a reactor. Oh, sis, I already know. I already know you front and center. No, Tiffy, what you talking about? I know you said their life. I don't know. Oh, here it go. Facts. Okay. People don't understand that just because you forgave a person doesn't mean you have to be in. Yeah. And that's another thing, too. So, yeah, I've been plotting on this for years. I said, when she get a man that she really loves, because I loved that man back then. I used to, like, really everybody over him. That's why I think I don't fight for relationships no more, because I done fought the whole world over that man. That man wasn't no good, but I did not care. Like, I loved him so much with all my heart and soul. I was ready to do whatever I had to do to everybody in this world. Don't speak to him. Don't say hi to him. Don't touch him. And she touched him, and she did more than touch him. Oh, paybacks. Paybacks. 20 years later, 30 years later, I don't care. Molly says she forgives and move on. Molly, Terry, pin Molly's comment. I forgive and move on. Beating up the whole block for him. This man was going to street to street, and we fighting everybody. That's a shame. We shouldn't be like. I'm sorry for anybody I ever fooled with him. I apologize. I was tripping, but but I say all that to say, yeah, that's just me. Make sure y'all share this live. Share this live. Hi, Gwen. Gwen, do you have anything to share with us? So tonight's topic is, what does forgiveness look like to you? So Molly, to the front of the stage, baby. Come to the front of the stage. You said that you forgive and move on. So do you feel like you really forgive and you really move on? Because I feel like it's been times that I forgave and I moved on, but I didn't really move on. Like, I don't know. So when you forgive somebody, do you forgive them and cut them off? Like, a lot of people be like, oh, you can forgive them and just be cool with them. And you can, I can't do all of that. I'm not there yet. I'm just not that mature. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm that mature, because I'm not. When people do harmful stuff to me, first of all, what I promised myself recently, just going through a whole lot of things. So those of you, a lot of people don't know me on here. This is TikTok. So basically, when I got my foot surgery, I seen who. Oh, I got a TikTok head. Oh, anyway. So I can't never forgive. I just let them go. Good. I like that, Gwen. I like that. I like that for us. So when I had got my foot surgery, that was like the beginning of me seeing who was who, right? Because I really had to sit down. I couldn't move because I'm always moving. I'm always doing something. I'm always active. So because I'm always moving and always active and always doing something, I didn't get the chance to peep people for what they was doing and how so many people are users, so many people are leeches. I didn't get to see that because I'm always moving. So when you're moving, everybody else moving around you and you don't get to see anything. But when I was sat still, I'm just peeping like, oh, the person who borrows $20 from me every damn week got PUA money and didn't even send a platter over. Oh, wow. The person who always calls me every day with a problem wasn't there when I needed a shoulder to cry on. So basically all this stuff, when I got to sit down, I said, let me start looking at these people for what they are. And that was the beginning of my journey of who's who. So now I just like to have discussions, because sometimes I feel like the friendships that I built with people are so strong that I don't want to just like let them go. I promise to myself that I always have to let people know how I feel. I have to let people know how I feel. If I see them in public, I will speak, but that's it. See, yeah. So I'm not much of a blocker, right? I normally don't block people from social media. I like you to see my life, like see, like, yeah, she lost weight, yeah, her skin is good, like she still got good vibes. So I normally don't block people, but when I block you, I feel like, you just irritated me so bad. Like I don't even want to, because I'm not going to fake like you. You know what I mean? People be fake liking me. Like I'm not going to fake like you. But if I block you, I'm definitely not speaking to you in person when I see you, because that's stupid and that's weird. Like, I'm going to block you on social media and then see you and be like, hey, girl. No, I'm not doing it. And plenty of people, I swear to God, Drobby Jessica, she did that to me one time. She blocked me off of social media. I don't even know why. But she blocked me off of social media. And when she blocked me off of social media, she saw me one day in Target and was like, hey, girl. And I'm like, me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? What's your name again? And I know you from where? I don't know you. Like, it was like that. Cause no, no, girl. You blocked me. Blocked me in real life too. So when I block people, you blocked in real life and in fake life. Real shit. It's crazy because people make fake pages. People do make fake pages to spy on you. They definitely do. And that's too much energy. Like, why do they do that? It's this other girl, right? I ain't even going to say this little crumb roach girl name, because she will never get that much out of me. But this girl swears she hates me. So I'm like, girl, why do you hate me? Like, what's wrong? What happened? We was arguing on somebody's page. This girl tells me it's something that happened 7 years ago. Girl, the statute of limitations ran out. Why you still mad? And then won't even tell me what you mad about. How can I fix it? Ayana can't even fix your damn life. You don't even know what you mad about. So, you know, people just be, I don't know. I roll how people roll. Whatever they do, I'm with it. Like, you want to be nice and be friends, we'll be nice and be friends. You want to be on some other shit, then I'm going to be on some other shit with you. Like, that's just where I'm at with it with people. I don't know. Hold on, let me see y'all comments, because y'all comments are going. Oh, yeah. Terry be doinking people and all that. Like, she's going to get locked up. That's my sister. She rides for me at all costs. But she going to get locked up. She be doinking people in their head. Like, my sister loves me. I appreciate that, though. Misery loves company. Absolutely. To be honest, social media is for entertainment purposes. If people go that deep to make a fake page, let them. Yeah, true. You know what's crazy? I know it's so many people that follow my page on Instagram. A lot of fake people follow my page, but I don't like, how can I sort you out? Like, my page is open. So to be honest with you, you don't even have to like make a fake page because it's open. Like, you could just like come look. Now the thing about it is, if I make my page private, this is the funny part. You're going to have to ask one of your friends, can you borrow their phone so you can see what's on my page? And that gotta be embarrassing. That gotta be embarrassing. Hey, Tippy. Tippy, would you like to get on the screen? I'm trying to add people on the screen so they could share their stories about what they feel about forgiveness. Y'all gotta let me know when it's 8 o'clock, because I have the rap sometimes. Okay, so Gwen says she was in a situation and she definitely let them go, and it's not worth her time or energy. Most of the time, people aren't worth your time and energy, to be honest with you. The kids are in the background all loud. Okay, we understand. Yeah, you know, they running packs of dumbness. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like, speaking of running in packs, I be solo dolo. I'm solo dolo. Like, so I don't have time to be getting in it with people because I just don't. I don't have time to get into it with people because I'm solo. Like, people, they might roll on me, especially if they from South Philly. Y'all know South Philly people love to roll on you. I'm talking about South Philly. I don't know where Ben said, but I'm definitely talking about South Philly today. Okay, sometimes it's best to just let things go. You have to know your worth. Yes. I agree. Like, Tiff basically says sometimes you have to let things go and you have to know your worth when it comes to friends. And that's me now. That's me now. I let too many people have access to me. I let too many people get too close to me. And those are the people who burn you the quickest and the easiest because you're accessible to them. So I've learned not to let people be so, you know, not allow people to have access to me. I'm sorry, I don't have glasses. I don't even have own glasses. Building relationships. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I don't have any issues with my family. My family is some fly, beautiful women. And the guys are cool too. I was about to say something else. The guys are cool too. I don't have any problem with none of my family. Like, my family be good. It be these other people. I have a chick hater at my job. Cousin, where's she at? I have a chick hater at my job. She thought I said a comment that actually came out that was not me. So let me ask you this. Did she apologize? And let me ask y'all this too. When people apologize to y'all, do y'all just accept the apologies? Like, how do you feel when people apologize to y'all? No, Tiff, I don't want to borrow your family because you got too many sisters and y'all deep. Y'all are deep. Long story short, she stopped speaking to me. I still spoke to her and everyone else, so I blocked her. Yeah, because we ain't kissing no ass, cousin. If you spoke to her once and she ain't speak back, that was one too many times. You should have blocked her ass then. So, all right, sis. All right, it has to be some work behind that apology. Absolutely. That is a good comment to post. It has to be some work behind the apology. Don't just say you sorry. Like, don't just say you sorry and you apologize. Hallmark card saying I apologize. Is you with me? How could you ever deceive me? Payback's a bitch, motherfucker. Believe me. Y'all already know who that is. Period. But it definitely has to be some work behind the apology. Because other than that, you just saying, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. And then I'm supposed to be like, all right, I forgive you. And don't even really mean that shit? No, we're not doing that. Sis, I need you to pin Tiff's comment. Forgiveness is also a way to fully heal. Pin that comment for me. Tiff, there's two Tiffs on here. The other Tiff, yes, I agree. If apology is not from the soul, shove it right up the crack of your ass. Shove it right up the crack of your ass with no lubricant, okay? None at all. No lubricant from Tahnia's Toy Treasures, adult toy company. I'm just saying. But, so this is the thing, right? Tiff, the reason why I asked her to pin your comment is because it says forgiveness is also a way to fully heal. But this is the thing. Are you fully healed if a person says, I apologize, and you say, I forgive you, but it still stings? Because we want to sit up here, we going to have these hard conversations on this podcast. We can say, I forgive you, but how many times do you truly forgive the person? Like, when you forgive a person, do you forget the offense? Because I don't forget the offense. Like, that's why I don't do breakups to makeups. I don't do it in relationships with guys. I don't do it with relationships with girls. I never had friendships with girls where we fall out, we friends again. We fall out. I never had that with girls. Because to me, once you fall out with me, I look at you totally different. I look at you totally different. I don't look at you, that love, that 100, 200% of the love that I have for you, I don't have it the same way. And I'm just being honest. So even if I forgive you, I done forgave you, but you don't get that 200% of me and my love and all that no more. You get about 50. And that's not, that's just like, I tolerate you at this point. The love is not there anymore. Y'all be laughing at me all the time. I be dead serious. I'm serious. Like, once you burn that bridge, you can't repair for me. You can't repair a burnt bridge. Okay, hold on. We have messages. Yeah, move on. Yeah, that's the problem. It says forgiveness is, no. Forgiveness is not to forget. Yes. So that's my issue though. Like, forgiveness is not to forget, because if I can't, I feel like, I'm gonna keep on saying this. I feel like if I can't forget it, I didn't forgive you. Because when I forgive you, I wholeheartedly don't revisit that in my mind. And although we should have control of our minds, some thoughts in our mind, we honestly, y'all can say what y'all want. Honestly, some thoughts in our mind, we don't have control of. That's where insecurities come from. That's where, self-consciousness come from. A lot of things come from things in our mind that we simply cannot control. As much as we want to have control of them, as much as we should be able to control certain things, honestly and truthfully, we don't control all of our thoughts. We don't. Somebody ever do something to you and you be thinking in your head all the things you want to do back to them? Or is that just me? You can't control that. I can't control that. Maybe medicine controls it. I don't know, but I can't control that. When I feel like that, no. It says some comments were filtered. Don't filter my people. Let them say what they got to say. TikTok. I'm not forgiving TikTok for doing this. Like, don't filter my people. Let them say what they have to say. Wait, who not coming to who funeral? Terry. Who not? First of all, I'm going to do a whole live about my funeral one day. Now, that's going to be a live that everybody... Because, listen, Nana gets mad at me. At my funeral, have your IDs ready, ladies and gentlemen. Because there is going to be a guest list. It's going to be a guest list for my funeral. Only certain people can come to my funeral. If you didn't do me good in life, please don't come to see me in death. I don't mess with you like that. And I have your names written off. The people who wrote me up at work, your name is on the list not to permit you into the premises. You won't be at that church that day. Thomas Warren, you pedophile, you nasty person, messing with them little high school girls in Dobbins, stealing stuff from me, trying to do what you did to me and Lisa on that trip. You won't be at my funeral. And I actually hope you burn in hell real good. The girl who I mentioned earlier, who slept with my boyfriend, yeah, you won't be there too. Hope she burns in hell too. Like, so yeah, so it's certain people that's not going to be invited to my funeral. It's just, they not. We going to check IDs at the door. We're checking IDs at the door. Oh, I'm having a list. I actually got a list starting to. These people did me wrong, will not be permitted at my funeral. And guess what? If it's a fight at my funeral, it's okay. Because I honestly want my friends to whoop some ass. If people that don't belong at my funeral come, y'all better whoop their ass. I swear to God. Y'all better whoop their ass. If you know I don't really mess with Tina like that, don't let Tina walk that ass up in that church. Y'all better whoop her ass. Y'all say, Tina, you're not on the list. We have to whoop your ass. I swear to God, there better be a fight at my funeral. I don't care if I'm 80 years old when I die. Y'all better be whooping some ass. Walkers and everything. Y'all better be slinging them things. I'm not playing. Tamara said, I'm always acting up on Sunday. I don't know what it is about Sundays. Sundays bring out the beast in me. I do always act up on Sundays, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. We got a knockout list. And listen, y'all better get every single person. I have a guest list. Yeah, it's certain people that can't come to my funeral. It's certain people that cannot come to my funeral. And I want it to be fights at my funeral. Y'all need to fight. My joint should be on World Star. It should be on YouTube. It should be on Fight at Funeral. When y'all type in Fight at Funeral on YouTube, it should be mine. And it better be my... Don't get y'all ass with me. I don't want y'all to get y'all ass with at my funeral. Y'all make sure y'all kick the ass and not get the ass kicked. Make sure y'all are doing the ass kicking and not getting the ass kicking, because I don't want y'all to embarrass me on my final day. Okay? Make sure y'all whip some ass. Real stuff. Yes. Millions of viewers on YouTube. But yeah. So that's just how I feel about forgiveness. I feel that if the infraction still hurts, then I feel like you truly did not forgive the person. Because if it still stings, it still bothers you. There's no way in the world something could still sting and it don't bother you. If it still stings, it still bothers you. What time is it, everybody? Tell me what time it is. What time is it? Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all follow. Do all three of them. Like, share, and follow. Big man. Hey, big man. Big man. Oh, that's the liquor kicking in. It's 7:36. We got a whole bunch of time to keep on talking. Wow. 7:36. So, I guess that's my take on forgiveness. But I do want to know everybody's take on an apology. Because like y'all said earlier, Terry, I really liked what you said earlier, that an apology takes work. Because it really do. Because I look at an apology like the Bible. Like, you know how when you read certain things in the Bible, they say that you're accountable for it? I feel like you can't, like, it's like a sin. Like, you can't keep on sinning and be like, oh, God, I'm sorry. God, my bad. God, I'm sorry for being a whore. God, I'm sorry for keeping on drinking. God, I'm sorry for keep on beating a crap. You can't keep on saying sorry, and then turn around the next day and do the whole thing all over again. Keep on doing the same infractions all over and over and over again. I'm doing it again. But God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. God, my bad. I'm sorry. You can't do that. So I look at it. I look at it as being one and the same. Like, when you apologize to somebody, you have to genuinely apologize to somebody. And I think being one and the same, like when you apologize to somebody, you have to genuinely apologize to somebody. And I think being one and the same, like when you apologize to somebody, you have to genuinely apologize to somebody. And I think being one and the same, like when you apologize to somebody, you have to genuinely apologize to somebody. And I think, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. So we're not going to do that. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. So, yeah, so when somebody, like to me, if somebody apologizes to me, because one thing people say about me is I'm accountable. And the reason why I'm accountable, because what's the worst that can happen? Like, because one thing people say about me is I'm accountable. And the reason why I'm accountable, because what's the worst that can happen? Like, because one thing people say about me is I'm accountable. And the reason why I'm accountable, because what's the worst that can happen? Like, because one thing people say about me is I'm accountable. And the reason why I'm accountable, because what's the worst that can happen? Like, something happens, you messed up. I don't know what does it mean when somebody says they're inviting you to co-host? Y'all gotta explain that to me. What does it mean when y'all invite me to co-host? Because I don't want it to be like a whole bunch of people on the panel. Like, if you want to pop up on the screen, then you can pop up on the screen. But I don't know. Okay, I see what it is. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it's freezing because these people are like trying to co-host, and I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. If they want to... Okay. Yeah, because people were trying to have me co-host. I'm not a co-host. I don't say no. It's just a joke. But they were trying to have me co-host. But if somebody wanted to pop on the screen, y'all could pop on the screen. But I'm not going to do the whole co-host thing. I don't even know how that is. But back to the apology thing. An apology definitely takes work. And I feel like when you apologize to me, I feel like we need to A, identify the problem. B, you tell me where you feel you went wrong in the situation. And I'll tell you where I feel I might have gone wrong in the situation. Because I'm normally not wrong, to be honest with y'all. I'm normally not wrong. Normally when people hear me out, see, that's why hard conversations need to be had. Because normally if you're mature enough to have a good conversation where you are able to talk as well as listen, you'll get to at least, if you don't even agree to it, you'll at least get to understand the other person's perspective. And it might be relatable. Like, okay, I understand why you moved the way you did. Even though I don't agree to it, even though I don't like it, I understand why you did or said what you did. And that's where I am now. Excuse me. So when you apologize to me, it has to come with, I'm not going to say an explanation. I'm going to say reasoning. You have to tell me your reason for moving or choosing to move how you did. Because I need to understand it. And I need you to understand how you made me feel. And if you make me feel like that again, after I told you I don't like that, and I don't like what you did, I don't like how you made me feel, I don't like how you moved. If you keep on moving like that again, basically what that's telling me is you don't give a fuck. Or fuck me. That's what it's saying to me. If you move the same way over and over repeatedly, and that's why I'm really limited on the people that I forgive. Because, thank you for the lightning bolts. We should start having dance parties. Shake what your mama gave ya. All right, but anyway. But I think that's why I'm limited with what I'm accepting of now. Because it's like, I don't want you to do the same thing over and over and think that you could just apologize to me. Because I find that's what happens to me. I feel like people do something, I'm like, it ain't that deep. I don't care. Like, whatever. Like somebody today. Somebody was like, oh, they did something. I don't even want to get into it. They did something. They was like, I know you done with me. I'm not done with you. Because it didn't matter that much. We still good. It didn't matter that much. It was something, it didn't matter that much. Some people don't hold, that much weight. Or some of the things that people do is not. But certain things that people do holds a lot of weight. And it matters a lot. So I feel like once you do X, right? And I'm like, listen, we did this. It ain't cool. And you do it again. I'm not trying to convince you to be a good person. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to just take it for what it is. What Maya Angelou say? When a person shows you who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou said, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. And that's what I do now. I believe everything people show me. So when people move, to me now, everything is so calculated to me now. So now when people do certain things, my brains get to going. And now I'm not even cordial about, like, when I feel some type of way, I want you to know I feel some type of way. I don't want to be all like, oh, it's flowers and roses still. It's okay. You did me dirty, but it's good. It's cool. We're good. No. Because are you going to be that same forgiving person if I do you wrong? Which you never have to worry about because I'm not that type of person. I don't do people wrong. So with all that being said, that is the word on forgiveness. If you don't want to forgive these motherfuckers, don't forgive them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Exactly. When your words and your actions are not the same, I see you. Bam. And then people really be like, oh, she tripping. That's why people really think I'm crazy, right? People be like, oh, Tahnia always tripping. Oh, she always extra. I'm not really extra. Like, I'm quiet a lot of the times. And the reason why I'm so quiet a lot of the times because I know I'm loud. So I try to not be loud. You know what I mean? I dumb myself down because I try to save people the embarrassment. It's so many times that I be wanting to say things to people or address people, but I'm like, no, they not ready for me. So what I do is I just be like, take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. I'm tired of doing that for people. That shit is exhausting. I'm not doing nothing that makes me uncomfortable no more. I'm not doing nothing that don't sit right with me no more. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to compromise my comfortability let me say that all over again. I'm not going to compromise my comfortability for your comfort. There's a lot of C's. It was hard to say. I'm not going to compromise my comfortability for your comfort. I'm not. So because I feel some type of way, because I address things, because I'm the get back queen, in order for you to be comfortable, I don't do none of that. I just take it. I am not a punching bag. I am not going to keep on taking stuff. I'm going to start, it's kind of crazy because I hate being the way people kind of force me to be. Because I like who I am now. Like, I'm cool. Like, stuff don't bother me. It rolls off my shoulder. But when people take advantage, it kind of brings me back to who I used to be or what I used to be. When I was 17 and I was reckless and crazy. When I used to, vroom. I can't really say what I used to do, but I used to, vroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I used to do stuff like that. So when people do compromising things to me and they do harmful things and hurtful things to me, I don't want to mentally go back to where I was when I was 17 and 18 years old. I don't want to go back there. So Why I can't fight with you when I'm fighting those demons. I can't do that. I'm real life cute and psycho. Like, that's real life me. That's, hey Trees, hey cousin. That's real life who I am. Like, so I try not to go back there. So I don't want people to force me to go where I just don't want to be. I don't want to be there for me. Because what people fail to realize is one thing about people. This is another conversation we can have. Do people change, right? And I honestly, this is crazy because this is very debatable. Do people change? Hey, Shalonda. Do people change? And my answer is always going to be, I don't feel like people change. I feel like actions are suppressed, but given the right time, given the right circumstance, given the right situation, people will go back to what they're comfortable with and what they're used to, right? So that's why I say, don't force me to be what I don't want to be. Because I want to be happy. I want to blow bubbles. I want butterflies to fly around my head. I want the sun to shine. I want all that good stuff. But when people do crazy stuff, I be with the shits. And I don't be wanting to be with the shits. I want to be away from the shits. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's a good question. Do y'all feel like people change? Because I just told y'all my outlook on it. I don't feel like people change. I feel like their actions are just suppressed. Do y'all feel like people change? Do you feel like people change momentarily? Do you feel like people change permanently? Do you feel like people actually change? Do you feel like people, given the right circumstance and the right situation, they will revert what they're used to? You feel like they will revert to what they're comfortable with? Do you feel like they will revert, or do you feel like people actually change? I need answers. I need answers. Yeah, I don't feel like people change. I don't. I really don't. I mean, because, like I said, for myself, speaking for myself, because I can't speak for anybody else. Have I changed from who I used to be and what I used to be? Absolutely. Am I more kind? Yes. Am I less crazy? Yes. But at any given time, can I go right back to where I came from? Absolutely. Yo, I'm so, like, these days now, actually, I'm so emotional. Like, I will literally cry. Tears out my eyes. Crying. So I don't revert back to what I'm comfortable with. There's no way in the world I should be doing it. For your comfort. Because what I'm comfortable with, I can be so, I'm still like, rough around the edges. But I could be like rough around the whole damn thing. But just the edges. But I do all of that because for your comfort. Not for mine. Because I could hit you in the parking lot. It's not going to, I don't care. I used to be a person who would do things to people and I didn't care about consequences. And that's not a good place to be. I wouldn't care. I'm going to mess your stuff up. If you mess my stuff up, I don't care. I'll pay for it to get fixed. I don't care. Okay, so Terry says she feels like a person has the capability to change, but only to temporarily make the situation better. I agree. Because like I said, it's easy for you to revert back to what you're comfortable with or what you're used to. If I've been crazy 75% of my life, and this last 25% or this current 25%, I'm like, okay, I'm civil. I like to have conversations. But then what about when I try to be civil? And your response to my being civil, or your response to my conversations, or your response to the calm me isn't what I'm expecting. then I'm going to go berserk. And I'm going to revert back to my comfortable space. My sister says she's going to take me to get my head checked. I'm good, like, sis. I'm good. It's not me, it's people. It's not me, it's them. They be doing stuff. Like, people do stuff to me, like I say it all the time. I'm reactive. I react to how people do me. All right, so Shalonda says, I don't think people change. I think they show their true colors after a while. It's suppressed. It's suppressed. It's suppressed behavior. Because, again, like I said, given the right time, given the right situation, people will move into their comfortable space. If I feel like my back is against the wall, you think I'm going to sing Kumbaya? Kumbaya, my Lord, come by here. You ain't got to. I got this. I'm going to handle it the way I see fit. My sister is really going to get me help after this, but it's okay. I don't care. Yeah. Get Shalonda some help too, because she going to need help too, because she agrees with me. She agrees with me. Seriously. I'm going to go back to my comfortable space. I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to. So I think this was a good topic. I think that this was good. I can't wait to post some clips and hear some people's different, opinions and outlooks on forgiveness and what they think of forgiveness. Exactly. So, yeah, so with that being said, this was a good topic. I want y'all to stop being so shy, and I want y'all to start hopping on this damn screen. I gotta get people who like to talk and like to get up on this screen. Oh, make sure, since y'all on here, make sure y'all follow Shay. Shay, say something, please, so we can pin your comment. So Shay makes these beautiful candles that have a great scent to them. So make sure that y'all follow her. Make sure that y'all support her. She actually makes eagles, because y'all know we Philly all day. Philly, where I am from. All right, that's the liquor right now. That whole straw almost went down my throat. I almost died on live. I just almost died. But anyway, make sure that y'all follow her, because she has some great candles. She also makes these eagle candles. I really need to post them on my page. She has these eagle candles that smell really good, and it's all the Eagles fans. Make sure y'all get them candles, because when y'all have your company over and when y'all have your football games, y'all can smell the essence in the room. It just breeds forgiveness. Her candles breeds forgiveness. Say it with me. Namyo Horenge Kyo. Yeah, that's what her candles bring out. So make sure y'all follow her. But yeah, so on that note, we are going to call it a night. What? So for those of y'all who don't know, Shay was the one who was on the call with me last week. And she actually was the one who said what she would have did to the person if they would have pissed on her wig. Hi, Vince. I hope you're following me. Welcome to this live. We like men here, so we welcome you. Thank you for the follow. I'll be sure to follow you back as soon as I get off up here. Yeah, so Vince, make sure you tune in, because we love to talk and we love for people to join the conversations, because I don't know where you're from, but we're from Philly, and we don't hold nothing back. Like, we say everything. We say how we feel, and we don't really, we just Philly girls. That's all. So, yeah. So with that being said, we're about to go. I'm going to start posting some clips on here sooner or later, but I want you all to make sure that you follow, share, like, do all that good stuff. But we do have some good shows with some good Philadelphia people coming on. So I do want y'all to make sure that y'all follow me, follow my content. Also, I do have a toy page, and my toy page is Tahnia's Treasures, which is for adult toys. That's more of the, X-rated, raunchy, type of stuff. But yeah, so that page is this is the whole ni hao. Like, this is the page that gives you zing, and all that kind of good stuff. See, people not ready for us on TikTok for real, so but whatever. But just make sure y'all follow, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all do all that good stuff. This page is definitely for positivity. Yes, my sister just posted my she just tagged my business page. Again, my business page is X-rated, so that you know. Tahnia's Toy Treasures. It's X-rated content. So if you don't like X-rated stuff, and if you're not into that, you stay your ass on this side of TikTok, because that side is not for you. I'm just being honest. Nasty stuff over there. But anyway, thank you to everybody who joined tonight's conversation. Like I said, I will be posting clips. Make sure that you still stay involved. Make sure that you comment. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you start to get the engagement up for me. Also, make sure that you follow my Instagram page, which is actually on my homepage on this page. So again, thank y'all for the commentary tonight. I really appreciate everyone. And we're going to call it a night. So I will see y'all soon. I will talk to you soon. I believe it's next Sunday. If you have any topics that you would like to discuss, if you would like to be a specific guest on the show, please let me know, and we will make it happen. We will make it happen, because that's what we do here in Philly. We make everything happen. We from Philly, where the grass is greener and the hose is cleaner. That's really an uptown thing, but I just made it a Philly thing. It don't even matter. Okay. So we appreciate y'all. So I love y'all. I hope y'all love me. And I will see y'all next week. Good combo, people.